Stream us live.
Wesley, we're about to go live.
Boglins, come out and play.
The midnight hour. We got all the horror you need. We got Mr. Bones and the Pumpkin King, Killer Katie, and the Queen of the Bud. And don't forget Casey, the Interweb Kaiju. Fuck with him and he'll show you what's up. Knowing us from 12 and beyond, we bring that fear that will make you cower. Step into the darkness. It's the midnight hour.
Boglins! The following announcement has been brought to you by the Midnight Hour.
Welcome, everybody. Wes already made a donation to the channel. Thank you so much, Wes. You get a celebration. Thank you so much, dude.
Soup and the super chat. Super chat. Super and the super chat.
We have Wesley the Ice Lord. We have Interweb Kaiju. We've got Mr. Bones. We've got Jennifer Tochi. I am at Lightning Pictures Presents 23 Seconds. Welcome to the Midnight Hour, folks.
Yeah. Hi, Jim. Hi, Katie. Hi, Dan. What's up?
Hi, Jim.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no. What
Hello. We lost the Wesley. Go.
What's up, Anthony?
Anthony Chabot is at 945 connections. He says he's the number one YouTuber in the world.
Oh!
And I finally got up to 340.
We're going to start the show at 10:30. Right now, I'm at Lightning Pictures Presents.
Katie!
Killer Katie.
There he is.
Katie!
Any news on where Wes went? There he is.
I'm sorry. I just went AWOL for a minute there. I lost my bead.
We lost Wes.
Damn it. Sorry. But I came back.
He's back. We're going to start the movie at 10:30.
Oh, okay. Where do I get this one streaming?
This one's on Tubi.
Okay.
So we can all enjoy the commercials together. Or if you have or if you got the DVD like Bones and Tochi.
I bet Tochi has the VHS.
DVD.
Oh, she got the DVD.
The DVD.
You got the multi set I got?
Yeah, I do. I do.
That's that Walmart exclusive from a few years ago.
Now, I may have seen Ghoulies 3 back in the day, but I only got Ghoulies 1 and 2.
You want to know a secret about my copy, Hobbs? That shit was hard to get. And Captain Spaulding sent me my copy. Well, not Captain, but Spaulding 069.
Get the fuck out. Spaulding sent you that?
Yep. It was a new hot shit, and my Walmart wasn't getting it. And he sent me a copy.
That's cool.
Now, just a disclaimer, if you would like to donate to the channel, Cash App is in the comments. Don't have to. It's not a requirement. It just goes back into the channel. Just for fun, that way we can continue to have some additional fun here. We lost Wesley again.
No, it was Casey.
I'm here.
But
We lost
Spaulding said, I got you, Bonesy.
We lost Kaiju.
No.
There's
Is this
Godzilla.
Oh, man. We're having problems. I wasn't sure.
No, he cannot
If Jennifer
go.
went out, but it was
Godzilla.
me. It was me who
Is
went
it something I'm doing? Is it my stream?
No, I think my internet just, went out for a second. I don't know.
It happens.
I like
Now, let's talk about Ghoulies 3. Now, I am kind of a connoisseur of the Ghoulies because I recently have just been reviewing Ghoulies films that got sent to me from MVD. And it's been a long time since I've seen this one, but this one is kind of like Bones says. It's kind of like watching. How did you put it, Bones? Earlier when we were talking.
Animal House with the Ghoulies in it.
Nice.
So go. So go. Now this is a 1990 feature. It's an hour and 34 minutes. Now,
Hello. I came unmasked.
let's see if there's
Hello,
anybody notable in
unmasked.
here.
Ben says the Ghoulies found clothes that fit them. Has anyone here been a ghoulie for Halloween? And if so, were you clothed or unclothed ghoulie?
What's up? I think
Don't they
it'd
all
be
have
very
like a
difficult.
loincloth?
What'd you say,
That'd be
Wes?
a good costume.
Don't
Like
all the
have
ghoulies have at least a loincloth?
No.
Possibly, but we're going to find out tonight if you can see their butts or if they had a loincloth.
Hopefully my
That
sound is
Baldwin,
okay.
that Baldwin, you can usually see his butt in every movie.
So we're
Yeah.
starting the show in 7 minutes, folks. You can. We are at Lightning Pictures Presents. I'm 23 seconds in.
Okay.
Shabbat, thank you. Shabbat, 945 subs. What's up now at Start?
Mhm.
What's up?
Nice.
Everybody here. Ben Grimm, KT. She's got to work tomorrow, so she kind of goes. She'll come up every now and again early in the shows. We don't always do watch alongs, but when we do, she kind of just chills in the chat.
Cool.
So we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes in heaven, or we can, if everybody's content, we can go ahead and start it now. Whatever you guys want to do. Is everybody where they need to
Roman
be?
movie, 7 Minutes in Heaven.
That should be a slasher. 7 minutes in heaven.
That reminds me of a movie. 17 again?
I've
Oh,
heard
God.
about it.
That one with
Yeah.
Don't they do the 7 minutes in heaven and 13 going on 30? I don't know.
Maybe.
What she got there, Jennifer? You got a
with my
big Joe the Horror Man?
no, just my big
It's
vampire
ashy
man.
slashy.
He's a
That's
tall
her.
guy.
That's her baby. That's what she snuggles with.
Yes.
That's one of her babies.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Kind of looks like Ben Stiller. Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not probably sure.
There you go.
Good
Looks
God.
like Olive.
Good God, what?
They do it in Teen Wolf. Are you guys ready to go? Is everybody where they need to be at?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just make adjustments as I go along.
Okay.
I'm prepped. I'm ready.
All right. We're going to do a countdown from 5, then we're going to hit play.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. The Ghoulies 3 has begun. An Ian Patterson production. Thanks for everybody that's coming out. I know that Night Watch is having some people on there that is big time over on his channel tonight. He's got Lisa Wilcox over there. I can't compete with Lisa Wilcox, but darn it, I've got the goalie.
I hate to hear that. You can't get me away from Ghoulies 3 and
That's right.
the midnight hour.
That's right.
Nope.
Oh, look at that toilet, dude.
You never can
Ew.
go wrong with the toilet and the chant.
Pretty sure this stars the old man from part 2, but as a different character, right?
Yes, I believe it does.
Are you talking about the fuck's his name?
What's his name?
Uncle Ned or whatever from the second one.
I'm trying to give his real name. I've got it.
See, this is cool. I'm able to listen on my computer with my headphones, so although it's challenging to hear everything else.
Look at that badass comment, dude.
Yeah.
What's the timestamp, y'all?
Yeah, I am at 2:28.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if Uncle Ned's in this one. I'm looking.
He's the principal, I believe.
The
Of course, you know Matt Lillard's in this.
ethics teacher.
I didn't, but I know Jason Scott Lee from Back to the Future and Dragon Bruce Lee stories in it.
Yeah, Matt Lillard plays Stork. So be looking for Stu.
Hello, Tommy Temper. Stew.
Hello, Tommy Temper.
Can you guys hear the soundtrack in my headphones, or are we good?
Can't hear.
Everything's fine, dude.
Cool.
This is kind of like the start of Teen Wolf 2, honestly.
Hello, Tommy Temper.
John Carl Beekler. The goat.
Wasn't that Black Phillip on a pole?
It's a Black Phillip on a pole match.
I always wondered, is that a real goat or a fake one? Is it supposed to be a real goat or a fake one? You never know with Prank Week what they'll do.
Oh, this is a trick or treat.
Jason Voorhees right there.
Yep. Now, this is 1990, so you're getting just a little bit of the 80s feel.
It's got the charm of an 80s movie.
It definitely does.
Clothes changing. So
I got some pie in my face. Well, wasn't that all of us in high school, you know? Just writing that name and number on the stall wall. Oh, wait.
I tried to find every way not to be in class. If you want the truth, dude. Like, I hated being in school. I mean, I really did like being there.
Dude, you and me both. I did not like school whatsoever with the nasty toilets.
I liked school whenever I got to my junior and senior year. And then 1 year in 6th grade.
He's invoking a ghoulie.
Huh?
The dude's invoking a ghoulie before my very eyes.
Man.
Man, it's man.
Man.
I love how all the shorts they kind of look like there's newspaper writings on the shorts. Like
Hey, it's Pauly Shore.
and it's like those guys are so eager to see what those girls' underpants look like. Like it's like back in the 70s and 80s, they had two choices: either they were tan or white. They weren't sexy, right? So
Yeah.
what you got to say, couch?
In the 80s, they were too.
You got two colors you could choose from. It was tan, white, or pale green.
That's the old guy from part 2, or am I wrong, Hobbs?
Huh?
Isn't that the old guy from part 2 right there?
No, that is not. But I know who that guy is.
It looks a lot like him. I thought it was him.
You talking about the ethics?
Well, is he in Creepshow? He's from somewhere.
That is Kevin McCarthy.
Yep.
From Inner Space.
Kevin McCarthy in such films as Invasion of the Body Snatchers, UHF, Inner Space, and The Midnight Hour, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
It must be that other guy's brother because he looks a lot like him.
The guy you're talking about, I can tell you his name in just a moment because I've seen him in a ton of movies.
Yeah, he was trying to take over Weird Al's television station in UHF.
The guy, that's right. The guy you're talking about is called Royal Dano. I have never seen UHF. I need to watch that.
It's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Supplies. That's all I remember nowadays.
Like a
Is that Uncle Joey from Full House? No.
Man said Bachman.
Bogland.
What's the timestamp?
We are at 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Just synced up. For sure.
Did you need us to pause it, Casey?
No, we're good.
Oh, look at this guy. He looks like he's wearing a toupee.
He looks like a douchebag
Sure
from the
does.
Beatles.
He looks like Draco Malfoy.
He's wearing a fucking toupee already. Jesus, if this is what high school was really like. Now, see, I would have been down for this if high school was like this.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about the other night. The bird.
The bird toy. Yeah, I looked it up the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, you had that. You said you had that toy.
I used to long time ago.
You don't
Used
have
to
it
love it.
anymore?
Oh God, no. Broke it probably. Flying it, you know?
Mm.
Well, did you say you didn't keep it long because it flew into something accidentally? Like, did you say you only had it for like 5 minutes?
I think I lost it in the lake. It just flew. It flew off. I don't remember what happened to it. All I remember was I think I broke it by throwing it.
Can you imagine that conversation that Wes had to have with his family? You imagine Wes just sitting down with his family and explaining that, knowing Wes how we know Wes.
Bird joined a group of murderers.
Good night, Dan. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
There is a new Good Night Folks Hobbs Horror shirt on the site. Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Are you
That's
gonna
right. We
some
do have a Good Night
pumpkins on the
Folks shirt.
bottom, like you said? Hobbs, are you
So
gonna have
when
some
you,
pumpkins at the bottom of the shirt?
that's true. People are talking about that in the chat. They wanted it to be more on the shirt. Like some people wanted two pumpkins, like looking like two sets of like a set of balls, like the back of a truck hitch.
Pumpicles. Get down from there.
It just feels so weird to go from the first two films that I just watched recently to this because they are so demented, the first two, and there's so much craziness involved with them. To them being at a college.
Yeah. And now I know where a certain guy got the word library from.
You know what? He might have got it from there.
Mhm.
Wes, did you see they sent me Mortem? MVD?
Oh my God! Already? Isn't that not supposed to be released until the 28th?
Yeah. Look at that fucking prank. That is a prank and a half. That's one of the things I loved about this movie. That is just as good as sending a pizza to yourself, like in Fast Times.
Yeah.
Well, my heart's broken.
Why's that?
They don't have my best interest at heart, Hobbs. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, do you want it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'll get that on my own. I have it on pre-order through Unearthed. I don't want to take yours. I'm just saying I'm surprised that they didn't have my back on this. I thought Unearthed and I were on good terms.
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to review it for at least a week and a half. I think it's like a pre-screener.
Really?
Yeah. And then they sent me Vile. Have you heard of that?
Oh, that's cool.
Anyways, back to the movie. Sorry, I just thought I would tell you that.
Oh, man, I'm jelly.
No need to be. You'll love your copy.
You know it, man. Hopefully they send me mine soon.
Think about
I've had
that.
it on pre-order for months now.
Think about that prank. You put a giant alligator in a suitcase or something like that, and your teacher opens it. That's hysterical. It's like something Jennifer Tochi would do back in the day.
You wouldn't want the wrath of the Tochi on you in high school, man.
Well,
right, Toch?
Yeah.
Can't blame you.
For the most part.
Hmm?
She says for the most part. Jesus, this guy's already climaxed.
Tochi, doesn't that remind you of your man Pauly Shore?
Why?
Why?
Are you talking about because he climaxed so fast?
No, but because he looks like Pauly Shore. I literally thought that was Pauly Shore.
He does not look like Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is perfection. That guy is.
Well, oh, is he? I don't know. I don't know how to judge guys. Like,
You guys
Best
eating a
thing
little
I can
pizza
tell
at
you
lunch?
is there's a girl in jean pants in the background. She's gone now. All these guys I'm looking at right now, I can't really.
I don't think any of the guys in this movie are cute. They're too preppy, all of them. Even the stoner. Too preppy.
How is a stoner preppy? How'd that even happen?
I don't know. Maybe he saw the future coming.
Yeah, and he straightened up while he could.
Howdy, Russell.
Hi, Russell.
Hi, Russell.
Hello, Russell. Welcome.
Boglins.
Oh,
Wow, good.
Hoglins.
Boglins.
Welcome, Russell.
Boglins.
And Boglins.
These guys are cute like Boglins.
Everybody, welcome Russell to the street.
Hello,
Damn.
Russell. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to the house.
I mean, at this point in the film, you're wondering, what the hell is this guy going to do? It's a teacher, and he's got a comic book, and he's going to try to invoke a demon?
Yeah. Oh, I remember having that sex neon light back in the day. Yeah. It was in my room.
Thank you for giving me that picture.
I'm surprised it wasn't the waterbed, to be honest with you.
Right?
Waterbeds are harder than they look to do that on.
Tits.
Whoa!
True story. There was
Hello.
little to no nudity in the first two motion pictures.
Yeah. And
She'll do anything for a buck.
Is it really worth watching if there's no nudity?
No.
Yes. Ghoulies 2 rules.
There needs to be at least Brilipad or tatas.
Good thing they kind of cover the Tito's, don't they? In this movie?
Tito's.
with her arm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they gave her like 3 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's still taking his James Spader lessons.
I was just about to say, it looks like James Spader, dude.
Fucking A.
Don't insult my Spader.
I'm not insulting Spader. But Jen, you misunderstand. He just looks like a Spader, not James Spader. He looks like he's from the Spader clan. And that guy is driving off with his girl on a moped.
Let's be real. How cool was it back in the 80s to have a moped? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
I don't know, man. I really don't remember. I never had one in the 80s, man. I had like that one like a kit car that you could pedal.
Thank you so much, Katie.
Dude, I am getting calls from all over the country. Strange ass shit. All day and all night. And I don't know. It's becoming a problem.
I'm having problems. Internet problems.
Yeah.
What's up, Andrew? And Gnomes Trucking Express.
Yes, I always do.
It is now time for a commercial intermission.
The Ghoulies, they'll get you in the end.
That's because they climb up out of the toilet.
The town pump is a little old place where we can get Dr. Pee-Pee. Waggling, 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 waggling.
Bob Boglins.
Look at that timing, right after the commercial.
Yeah. And we're looking at
Perfect
these
timing.
little fellas.
I can match out the Tubi commercials as they go, and I can put our own commercials in.
Beautiful work.
They're talking. That's new, right?
They can walk, they can talk, they can even shit their pants.
I'll be damned.
The ghoulie shit.
They shit.
Do they use the toilet when they shit, though? Or will it suck them back into their world?
You gotta be shitting me. They just used my name. And it's the guy that looks like
Don't say it.
Just say it.
She'll get you.
Oh no. I'm sorry, but these ghoulies look a little bit more manly, a little bit more grown than our last
They
movies.
do. They look like they're on steroids.
They've been doing a lot of
Yeah.
setups.
Ghoulies on steroids.
They've been doing Linnea Quigley's horror workout.
True.
That's the fast way to lose mega pounds.
Wes
I mean,
Mann
one
wants
of
to know
them
if you're
looks
a
like
ghoulie.
Falcor from the Neverending Story. I mean,
He does. Like a shaved Falcor.
True.
Oh, wait, no, that's
that
just
is
the
James
lady's ass
Spader
I
in
was
training.
looking at. I was thinking that was Falcor.
The bald one's my favorite, though. He'll always be.
He's the toilet ghoulie, right?
He is the toilet ghoulie.
I thought so.
People are calling Wes a ghoulie in the stream.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for calling me a ghoulie. I am a ghoulie.
Well, actually, she asked. There's question marks.
Wait. Reading.
I said she was asking, not telling you there's question marks.
Oh, she was asking? I could be considered a ghoulie. I mean, looking at these ghoulies, I'm not that far off.
Wes.
Yes.
I'm just sorry. It's a low day.
Somebody chant, and did you come out of a toilet?
The one on the bottom looks like Falcor.
No. But
Then you're
in the
not.
last 24 hours, the toilet has been a very important tool for everyone I know.
Girls don't do that kind of stuff. Girls
don't poop, I know. Which is a blessing, by the way. Free from pooping? Might as well cure war and shit next.
Mayanne says she doesn't use the restroom. restroom anymore at public places because of the Ghoulies.
Wow. Ding, ding, ding.
Wait,
If
what?
you
Is that
guys watch,
Ghoulie bread? What's happening?
if you
Oh,
watched my first review of the Ghoulies, there was an interesting thing I found out that whenever the first film came out, a whole bunch of parents wrote to studio saying that their kids were actually afraid to use the bathroom and that the kids were not using the toilet, so they tried to shut the movie down because of the
So they
Ghoulies.
had to get a special ghoulie to set in their toilets for their kids to, desensitize themselves off of.
Right.
At Henry's video store, they had people fighting the store saying that the Ghoulies VHS should be taken away because the picture of the ghoulie coming out of the toilet.
Are you serious? That actually
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
First got in there. Silly people.
That ghoulie
And
looks like it's
mostly
got
all
some.
women.
It's almost as tall as that guy.
well, if you remember the second Ghoulies, there's the one that's like a fucking kaiju, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
But that's one of the best 80s covers, movie covers from the
what is
80s
it?
and horror movies.
Three
Ghoulies.
Ninjas?
Yes. That and Troll. Those are the two covers I loved.
Troll 2?
Troll 2.
One.
Neil Bog.
I will kick your nail bog.
Don't be going there. Don't be going there.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I agree, Wes. Wes in this movie does kind of like look like Pauly Shore. Alright, when he was doing his little like kung fu thing, it's like, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and then right there with the monkey on his head or whatever.
And if you're making last minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots.
In some of the titties.
Look at his neck, dude.
I feel so offended. Ugh.
The dude has serious neck. Ghoulies love their pizza, man.
The Ninja Turtles and Ghoulies, man.
And first person follow along shots.
That's why we love pizza now. It's all because of the Ghoulies and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Those must be like the three main designs from the first one, but just blown up to gargantuan proportions.
This looks like one of the rooms from like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 or 4. One of the bedrooms.
Yeah. See that?
Now see, that one's not as intimidating. He looks like Falcor.
Yeah, he looks almost sweet.
That ghoulie has an almost Ed Gein feel to him.
He's got the Ed Gein approach.
Yeah. That one reminds me of my mom's ex-boyfriend. The one on the right. The one on the right. Get it? See him? That's Willie.
I still think they should have made the one that was really tall in part 2 like a kaiju.
Sure, they should have brought him back.
I agree.
Oh my god, this is just hysterical now at this point.
Now, if you could have either a critter or one of these guys as your pet, which one would you want?
I personally would rather a ghoulie. Because those critters are mean little fuckers.
What about a gremlin? Spike.
Well, I'd take a mogwai.
You know what would happen.
Yeah, but I wouldn't feed him anything.
That's what Billy said.
I know.
Corey Feldman came over and
And he saw a dirty picture through the windows, right? Wasn't that when he scoped the babe in Gremlins?
No, I mean Corey Feldman got the Mogwai wet.
Oh yeah. Well, Corey Feldman's getting a lot of other mogwais wet these days, I guess.
Zoinks!
This is where the original design of the beer can stacking came from.
Corey Feldman can get me wet anytime he wants.
Ooh. He's drinking Drainax. His ears are.
Bronco Juggalo.
What's up, Bronco Juggalo? Welcome to the stream. We're just watching Ghoulies 3. They get weirder as they go, man.
Yeah.
Those ghoulies been getting busy getting drunk. Drunk ghoulies.
2,000 beers.
Something like that.
At this point, they've had 700 beers.
Where's the iron? They need the iron. They need some music and some dancing, man.
He's got the special, like, MacGyver set of tools along his belt.
I just realized the one that's a cat looks like a Persian kitten.
You turned.
I can see that, Hobbs. Look at the sledge that mofo is driving.
I refuse to see that looking like a cat. Refuse. Refuse.
It's a one ugly cat.
Yes, they're too weird. I'd rather hang around with a ghoulie than a cat.
Oh, damn. Shots fired. Oh.
One of them is a cat.
It is not.
It is too.
It's not phony macaroni. Watch out, or I'll bring my.
There's a cat and a rat and one from Nilbog.
You can't drink coffee. That's the devil's drink.
I'll bring out my clockwork orange.
The marble penis.
Oh. Shove it up. Shove it up, Burns. There you go.
Damn. Hey, I'm glad it's been making appearances.
I mean, when you're watching the movie, you start thinking to yourself, you know what? The first two were good, but let's make sure they get fucking wasted and make them drunk in the third one. Like, where do you come up with that, right?
I think Brad might want a timestamp.
Is this like the one where they're at college?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
They're drunk. They're drunk like college boys.
Yeah, we're at 36 minutes and 18 seconds, Brad.
That equals 9. Oh.
Wes is dead.
We still got a lot of ghoulies left to go.
Who said
Yeah,
dead?
I'm through. Man, they really went to town on this town. That block.
You're not
Fish
dead.
man.
It is on Tubi if you want to watch.
It's also on Netflix for free.
Hmm.
And it's almost time for a break.
Hmm. Pause.
A break in the action. So let's get to the commercials here.
Hope you like what you see.
Should we pause?
Some other great town names. Lititz.
It's Lidditz.
I mean, I got a break with my Tubi. I don't know if you guys did, but
I haven't yet, but I'm watching on PC. It's eventually coming, but
it's back.
Oh my god.
isn't it though?
Where did you go, Hobbs?
These people had a little bit like 90s haircuts.
Preppy 90s haircut. And I know what you had to do in the 90s.
You know, I couldn't do that today if I tried that haircut.
Yeah.
I tried to grow my hair out recently just for the shit of it, and I couldn't even come close to it.
I understand. I had similar problems last time I tried to grow my hair.
I used to do that, you rat it to one side,
Mm-hmm.
the bangs, put it down. You have to rat it and spray it and rat it and spray it and rat it and spray it. So it'd be standing straight up all day.
That'd be cool.
That was in the 90s.
That was pretty cool. He's in a fabric car.
The guy looks more and more like Owen Wilson.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like Hansel.
All we need to do is break his nose. Go break his nose, Wes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on my way. Sending emissaries as we speak. Now this guy with his hocus pocus. He ain't getting no ghoulies. I was wrong.
Maybe they got in better shape because they were fighting with Pennywise in the sewer. Never.
Could be. They would meet up with Pennywise down there.
Or the giant spider.
There you go. The gigantic spider. The giant spider. Hmm.
Look at that face, though.
Gotta love it. As I recall it, that ghoulie, he was a little bit hairier around the head in the first one.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's getting older. Losing hair.
It could be. It could be just male ghoulie baldness. Male pattern ghoulie
Male
baldness.
pattern ghoulie.
Male pattern ghoulie.
What's up, Al? What's up,
Boutique
Cheetah?
Paula in the chat.
Hey,
Bat in the hat in the chat.
the hat in the chat. The cat in the chat. The bat in the chat. What's about that?
But girls may not get the baldness. But you know what happens when we get older?
What's that?
I noticed it on my mom. We start growing beards.
Wow. That's a special day, I'd imagine, when that arrives. What can you do? You just got to roll with the beard.
Yeah. Well, I sit there and pluck my eyebrows, so I might as well be plucking these.
Whatever works. Hey, it works just as long.
What the fuck? Give it a pluck.
What the fuck? Oh, they're seriously silly.
That bald ghoulie looks like my mechanic though. Concentrating, his face goes like this. He's the nicest guy in the world, but that's what his face does.
Like a ghoulie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my son's mechanic, not mine.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that. I wasn't sure which mechanic you were talking about there.
His car mechanic.
Oh, okay, okay. That's fair.
They're calling you the Ice Ghoulie now, Wes?
I am the ice ghoulie. I like that. Thanks, guys. I am an ice ghoulie.
A nice
Patrick
ghoulie?
says the Neon Demon was horrible.
Didn't
They
like
all,
it, huh?
they all can't be winners, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, bummer.
I knew if I told you that I liked it, that you would say that you hated it.
I liked it. I liked it. Odd.
It's a different type of movie. It's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Dude, I totally missed that. I mean, I came into the Samhain stream. Was that the Neon Demon stream?
No, he was just watching it on his own. He watched the Neon Demon tonight.
Oh. I remember that from the community chat. But
I told him I liked it. And I didn't think he'd like it, to be honest with you. It's not for everybody. It's a different type of film.
yeah, it's a weird one.
And here we go. We have Owen Wilson, and looks like that's Mark Summers from Double Dare. Do you like the and go?
Oh lordy.
I loved that show, but I hated Mark Summers.
We'd like to take the physical challenge.
Right.
They capture the flag with Pickett. You know, to get that hairdo, you have to literally use like at least shower 3 times in an hour. Use a blow dryer in just the front of your hair.
Yep. And rat.
Just to get that hairstyle.
Rat and tease. So it doesn't look like it's ratted. And then tease.
So the wanted bag has to eat the front one's shit.
You ready for that? Is it time for that?
It would stand to reason.
Ah, the human centipede. That sounds like a hit. Wait, the ones in back have to eat the front one's shit?
That sounds like a hit.
I'm noticing a bit
Shit.
more green in the Ghoulies at the moment.
Damn it!
See, they had to be far too
Shit.
tame with these Ghoulies. They had
And
to
see,
be far too tame with
That
these
chick has a
Ghoulies.
long
You know
tongue.
what I would be doing with that if it were my movie.
I wish the one wasn't wearing a Boy Scout uniform. It looks like he's a Cub Scout or something like.
And he looks like the oldest, meanest fucking ghoulie there is.
Yeah, he looks like DJ from Full House, or DJ from Roseanne.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of looks like DJ from. Uh-oh.
Bobbling.
Well, I can't tell who this woman is, but I've seen her in movies before too.
She has a dent.
Yeah, that's not a ghoulie is not supposed to hand her a handkerchief. All right.
You're welcome.
I kind of like this gal's attitude. She's going to get eaten by a ghoulie, isn't she?
Oh. In which way are you saying, Les?
I wasn't sure. At first, I thought the ghoulies were looking in on her.
Eaten
And now
can
they
be
are.
taken a lot of different ways.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
Mm. Mm.
Here we go. Hell yeah. And they're trying to send the biggest guy up the tree.
Yeah. Oh, booby part.
It's like I've said, nobody eats in the 80s. Nobody ate in the 80s.
Nope.
Welcome back, Interweb Kaiju.
Howdy. What's the timestamp?
We
We
are
got
at 54 minutes and 8 seconds.
54 minutes. Wow.
Penny
But we
Ray.
still have 40 minutes of ghoulie love to go.
We're at the girl.
With the girl dancing
Black
in the
underwear.
fire. Yeah.
Okay.
And now she's giving a peep show to the Ghoulies.
Will the girls protect their underwear or not? You never know.
Do what, Toach?
Hmm?
What were you saying?
Will the girls protect their underwear?
How much did they have to pay this young lady, you think?
A few slices of pizza.
No, the girls didn't eat back
Yeah.
then. No, we were all bulimic back then.
But it would keep them eating for weeks. Panties.
Because she's all about the undies. She's all about the underwears tonight.
Yeah.
Penny red. I think somebody
What is
watching
up,
this
Echo
video.
Cero?
Echo! Eki!
Echo.
Is that Echo or Charles Cochran? He said, "Hey kids."
Hey, kids.
Hi, kids.
Look at Falcor having a blast.
Also, Echo wants to have a panty raid at Jen's place.
Wow.
Or
Horrible.
maybe attack you when you come inside with a pillow, only wearing a pair of panties. Watch out.
Zoinks!
Right.
Panty raid! I'm protecting my panties!
My lord.
The town pump is a little old place where we can get Dr. Pee-Pee. Waggling, 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 waggling.
Dr. Pee-Pee.
Man says that Echo truly traumatized her last night. What happened?
Echo
She
did a
watched,
Chroma watch stream. I
They
don't
watched
know what
some
he
kind of chicken
ended
movie
up
about
watching.
banging chickens or some shit. Poultrygeist.
Poultrygeist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Night of the Chicken Dead. The movie.
yeah. Great.
The movie's insane.
Yes.
I don't find it traumatizing.
She said
You
traumatizing.
like that one, I think, Toach.
Traumatizing.
Casey, what were you saying?
She said traumatizing. So Jen gets it now.
Yeah.
Traumatized, man.
Mm-hmm. I get it now.
Look how small they are now. They're like normal size. The Ghoulies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep changing.
They're having to do the 3 guys in a jacket.
Oh, we've got Bush.
You got Bush. Officially.
We've got Bush.
It's official. We've achieved Bush.
And that's another thing that was popular in the 80s, apparently, was the jet black jean pants.
Oh, yeah. Those were favorable. This guy can't win for losing.
Maybe you shouldn't know what color my jeans were today.
Now, could a kid these days get caught dressed like that with that haircut? Do you think that it would work? I think he might be able to still wreck that, right?
Yeah.
If you're Matthew Lillard, maybe.
There he is. That was Matt Lillard right there. Matt Lillard is in the movie.
Hey.
Leave her alone.
My parents are going to be so pissed at me.
Oh,
Why is it that every classroom looked like a college classroom?
because they're filming it all in one classroom, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right. This guy's whacked out.
He plays that character well.
He acts like this in a lot. He acted like this in the Midnight Hour movie.
UHF. So
If you look to the very far right corner, that's Matt Lillard.
Stew.
he ugly. Mhm. Picky.
Look at Stu in the background.
It's amazing. I like how that table disintegrated.
Amazing.
He's actually a really good actor, man.
Yeah.
I just think he overacts in some films. You know? There's Stu. Look at him. There's Stu. Stu Pickle.
Is he stewing his pickle?
Hey, where the fuck is Boo? We haven't seen him all night.
He is in Anaconda tonight.
Where the fuck did we get ice cream?
Man, he just stayed in 2 hours away in Missoula for 2 nights.
Is that what's going on? You missing your baby tonight? You feel lonely? You missing your baby?
Actually, it's been a nice vacation.
Are you missing your little boo boo?
Well, I won't admit to it.
You missing your boo boo?
Yes.
That's okay. We can do garbage bay another day.
Okay.
I'm doing smoke break. Gotta do it, or I die.
Boggling.
Boggling.
Boggling. Look at it. There's Stu running away.
Oh, living bogglings.
Man says, Jen, there's a man behind you.
Odd. I don't
There's
see
a
him.
there's a SS Georgie behind you. SS Georgie. Meh, meh.
Oh, Tim Curry, huh? Yeah. Right. Come to me, Tim Curry.
You gotta
What is
learn to
that? What is
crawl.
that white thing to the side of you? Not on the side that with it, the other side.
Your left side.
Yeah, what is that?
Really,
What?
really, it just keeps coming
Lit-
back.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
It just keeps
is
coming.
that is your cockwork orange.
Clockwork Orange, thank you.
Now, what is that exactly?
Clockwork Orange.
Is that like a vanilla chocolate bar or what?
It's a work of art, Hobbs.
It's a work of art.
Come on.
It's a ceramic wiener. It was chairs. It was what they drank it, poured drinks out of. That shape also.
Granted, it's a strange shape.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful work of art. But Malcolm McDowell scares the living crap out of me.
Me too.
It scared me too if he was waving that at me. Put
And
your
it's twinkle
tallywhacker away.
It's found its home right on there. That's where it's staying.
Right where?
Right
On the
on the
headboard?
headboard.
In the back
Don't
door.
worry, it doesn't come down late at night, and it's never coming out of that.
Wait, where's it coming?
Ah,
I am never opening it and taking it out of that container.
You guys have got dirty minds.
Well,
we should do a boutique update on the midnight hour every week.
he can't do it because they don't send him his shit on time. He never gets his shit. His shit's apparently 2 months late.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me that you spend money for stuff like that, and it takes 3 months to get it. It's unbelievable to me.
Fucking A.
Well, the
Me too.
boutique labels do that to West too.
Oh, yeah. I've got to make sure that I separate all my orders from here on out, man. So that way they don't try to bundle them all together with the pre-orders and send them 5 months too late.
Well, that's what happened to you in the last one. You're like, oh my god, there's a pre-order. You didn't even know about the pre-order. Then you went into the shopping cart and you had 11 items already checked out.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't thinking, man. I just wasn't thinking.
No, it wasn't you. They had already pre-selected them, I think.
I think he still has 4 orders that are processing.
Really?
That's what you told me last time we talked about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone else. Yeah, 4 orders. It's great.
It's great.
I'm not sure if I'm going to get them until fucking December.
Which label are you talking about?
Vincent.
Oh, wow.
Because I guess they just like put a sale out on Black Friday picks. And so you basically get a special deal, and if you pre-ordered it,
We have a
and I
couple.
guess it'll be more on Black Friday or something.
We have a couple birthday shout outs to celebrate tonight. We've got Echo on Monday.
Happy birthday, Echo!
We'll do the panty raid. We'll steal that. Wes will have to really keep her busy while I steal the panties.
You got it. I'll keep
Paladin
it
is
busy.
13 today. Paladin the cheetah is 13 today.
Wow, that's cool.
13 paws. And tomorrow night,
Happy birthday, Paladin.
tomorrow night, the Interweb Kaiju and the cheetah will be watching the amazing, incredible Bulk.
That's right. I hear it's a good
I'm
movie.
sure if Bones is going to be on that one or not, but I think it's just the two of them for now.
I hear good things about that movie.
It's fantastic. It's legendary.
Where do you catch it?
It's a plastic purple
It's on
butt.
YouTube for free. I think it's on Tubi for free.
Okay.
Jennifer Tochi, what are you doing?
It is a purple plastic butt.
One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple plastic
People
butt.
butter. Brilliant whole thing coming out of the sky. It was a bird by butt and a bird by.
Purple people eater. I got that damn song in my head.
Also be looking for an announcement about the Spooktacular this weekend. I'll be putting out the questions for the contest, and there's only going to be 4 questions.
What's that meat movie you're watching, Wes?
Yeah, Wes, what the fuck is meat? What is it called?
The Gateway Meat.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a Ron DeCaro film. And it's pretty wild. You're just going to have to tune into my Discord server so you can watch it. And I'll be in another room so the sound don't bleed in. And I'll have a camera on the movie and a camera on me. But one on the movie in the Discord, one on me in the StreamYard. Or whoever wants to come up. Anyone wants to come along on this month's journey. I just don't know when to do it yet.
Man doesn't know you can do the bulk.
I certainly can. Well, not on my 31 days, but
That's right. Everybody's getting geared up for the 31 Days of Horror. That's right. A lot of folks doing the 31 Days of Horror.
Yeah. It's fun, man.
I'm not going to tell everybody that's doing it because I want everybody to be surprised, but I can tell you I know of at least 10 people doing the 31 Days of Horror.
Charles is doing 31 Tubi Terrors.
Oh, yeah. That's a good way to do it. Tubi, available to everyone. I pick such obscure shit that I can't really have a watch along without showing the movie and the Discord, so I kind of cursed myself, but I think it's going to be a big hit. I hope.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of most of those movies. I mean, I heard of Body Melt, but not the other movies. What was the other one? Mystery Meal?
What
are
terrible meal. Terrible meal. Mystery meal. It's rancid from what I hear. It's like some of these are going to be a little rough to watch.
Meals on Wheel.
Until the last 12 days or however many. I think I have till 21 shown so far.
I had a really tough time doing it. I mean, I did it 1 year and I thought I was going to die after I did it, but I also didn't plan it.
Yeah. That's actually a really good way to do it, in my opinion. Like, just hit the ground running on day one. Watch your movie, or I don't know. I used to do it that way. Watch your movie in that day. Some people prepare beforehand, and that's good too. The only rule is that you don't repeat. That's it. That's the only rule of 31 days from what I have researched.
Shit. I was gonna do 31 days, but they're all gonna be amazing bulk.
You want to get the word out to everybody.
So somebody liked purple plastic butts.
Yeah.
What's up, Jason?
Hi.
Horrific Nightmares JM.
Oh, where's the comments? How you doing, Jason?
Everybody drop your links. Please connect with everybody.
I thought you were gonna say, everybody drop your pants.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna be a party soon.
Took mine off a half an hour ago.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Fair warning.
Cause it's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
So I took off all my pants.
Oh, my
And
pants.
drop them.
Just a disclaimer, this is a pantsless stream. You're not required to wear pants on this stream.
Especially if you're in the audience, and also if you're on the panel. I'm wearing pantaloons tonight. Strangely enough.
No. Take them off, Wesley.
Pants off, pants off.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Returning to the movie room.
What's up, the Lazy Cheetah? Welcome to the stream.
Here we are again.
Lazy Cheetah, welcome to the stream. Everybody connect with Lazy Cheetah. Everybody put your links in. Put your links in. And make like Legos and connect. I'm glad you're feeling better, Jason. I've been thinking about you, buddy.
Jason. Got paint all over me.
Paint. What are you doing up there?
No, I'm making a mural at a place I volunteer at, and it's I was painting today, and I got some on me. I didn't know.
Oh.
Why do the ghoulies have jizz all over them?
Sorry, what, Bones?
I said, why do the ghoulies have jizz all over their face?
I don't know. It doesn't look like they do on my screen.
Because they were munching on some muff.
They probably just had to, put that guy has a little bit of snot, I believe, from the first movie, but they might have just been
I may
trying
be
to.
ahead of you guys, but they did have a chick tied up, so maybe they were muff diving.
And those
Yeah.
clothes she was wearing, those are pretty
That's
hot
true.
clothes.
Why don't you guys put your favorite IFC films in the chat? ATM.
See, the Ghoulies wear shirts but no pants.
I just don't understand why the one has to wear a Cub Scouts outfit. Like, I just don't understand it. Like,
Because he's doing good deeds. I don't know.
Do you know that I used to be a Cub Scout and the name of our pack was called the Weeblos?
That's cool.
You know how embarrassing that was to say? I'm a Weeblo. We blow.
It ain't so bad. I used to be in Indian guides, man. That was actually kind of cool, but
I mean, that stuff's cool, but I mean, the name Weeblo, like, people make fun of it. Like, you're part of the Weeblo pack. You guys blow.
we blow your ass right out of the water, motherfucker, is what you say, you know? We blow your ass away.
We're going to blow your ass up, motherfucker.
I was a Girl Scout and I was called I was in part of the Daisies. I was like,
oh.
Now you had the brownies and the daisies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those they are covered with cum.
Yeah, they're getting cummed up.
See,
What the fuck is happening here? They're getting like toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel. That is fucking hilarious.
I don't know. It's the only thing I could think of. They looked like they were getting frosted like toaster strudels.
Fucking hilarious.
You made me hungry for toaster strudel. Oh my goodness.
They had a 3 ghoulie limit in this film.
Well, there's only so many ghoulies who can fit in the toilet. You know?
That's true. That is true. And these are the main ghoulies, the main cast of
I think
ghoulies.
they're only missing the flying one, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of sad.
Sometimes I feel like a ghoulie's watching me.
And I have no
When I'm
privacy.
on the toilet.
I'm not your average man. Every time I
Whoa,
go to the toilet,
that guy's a land feature.
I just realized he kind of looks like Phil Donahue. Or like somebody takes like 2 chalkboard erasers and just like moves it over his head. Like, his hair is that white. Like,
Him and Geraldo were the scariest people. Yeah. Except when he got beat up that one day. That made me happy when Geraldo got beat up.
That made you happy?
Yes.
Oh, you mean when all the bozos were on there and they busted his nose and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Legendary moments in television, I guess.
Yeah.
Jason was also a Weeblo. I mean, I think it's cool as hell, but I mean, other packs make fun of us. You're a Weeblo.
Well,
Be like,
they were just on the wrong wave, man. Wrong vibe.
be like, only when your mom's blowing us, buddy. No.
There you go.
That would have sounded really bad, though, at like 11 years old to say that to somebody else, you know?
That's something.
Yeah,
That's
but
something
you know what?
I would say at 11.
I had a
What
dirty
happened?
mouth at age 11. Let me tell you, man. I
What
I
happened
had
to the
perfected
Ghoulies?
most of my cursing by that point in my life.
It's true. Me too.
You know?
I got in a lot of trouble for cursing at that age, like
Oh
legitimately.
yeah. Man. Oh
Like
yeah.
so much so that like my teacher one time wrote the cuss words that I said on my detention slip for me to show it. Like
Really?
this is what he said. Yeah, she wrote it on my detention slip and said this is what he kept saying in class. This is what he needs to stop saying in class.
Bringing attention to it all the more. And
Yeah.
yet imprinting those words in your mind like to never fucking
And it still
it'll
didn't
never
matter because
change, you know, it'll always be there.
I still had somebody else sign it, so it didn't matter. So
Dude,
it's like,
one time the teachers gave back all the tests. That was in second grade, and I looked at the test and I saw a pretty shitty grade, and I was kind of pissed off. So just out of sheer retribution, I wrote on there "screw you" like to the teacher,
did you
and
really?
I was gonna just put it in my my folder, but she asked for it back,
Oh my god.
and I gave it to her because I didn't have any choice. And she fucking 2 weeks later, they had me down in the principal's office, and he had this big ass stick of wood with holes in it and shit. And he was like, "Boy, we don't use that kind of language in the schoolhouse."
Oh my
These
god, that
were
is
some
funny. Yeah.
backwoods motherfuckers, by the way. D-Loss was his name. Woo! Sorry,
God,
little stories
that is
request. Back to
hysterical, dude. I can imagine. I can imagine you explaining that to your parents as well. That is hysterical.
My mom got called to school when I was in the 4th grade because I stood up in class and I said, "Suck my clit, bitch."
Oh my
Damn.
god. Oh my god.
That's fucking
Jeez.
extreme, Tochi.
Holy shit.
I like it.
Holy shit.
They would have been like, depending on the era, they might have been like, well, she may be possessed. She's using these curse words.
Good lord.
She said the clit word.
Holy shit.
If I heard that in the presence of people at school, I'd be like, yeah.
Like you just made man laugh.
That's what everybody's like when the rest of the year with me. They liked me.
Now we have the Kaiju Ghoulie. This is a bit ridiculous. Now it looks like a boglin now.
Yeah, it does.
His stomach looks like a boglin.
Yeah.
What's the timestamp?
Yeah, I think I'm where Wes is, where they already dealt with them.
125.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow I got up like 7 minutes.
You guys are done with the fucking movie.
I was at 127.
He looks like he's got a giant boglin just in the middle of his stomach.
Yeah. Like Quado.
Yeah, like a giant life-size boglin coming out of his stomach. I don't recall a lot of this part.
That's kind of creepy. I kind of like that.
Congratulations to Mayanne on purchasing her first boglin, by the way.
Congrats, man.
Boglins.
Boglin. The lights go out in the toilet.
I want to thank everybody on the replay also who's going to be watching this. There's a lot of replay. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, if you're watching this on replay, enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed. We're still going to have a little ways to go, but also shout out to everybody at the at VFW here in Dayton, Ohio, we have some teenagers selling some popcorn over there at the theaters. Enjoy. Seriously, somebody is with their kids selling popcorn for their fundraiser. I thought that was pretty cool.
Like boxes of it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The things you're going to do for your kids sometimes, you know?
Hey. Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't know, but
You gotta do some wild shit sometimes.
can you imagine
There.
one of Wes's kids bringing him to parent teacher day? Like, Wes is the coolest fucking dude. Imagine like one of his kids bringing him to, like, the teacher sitting there shooting the shit with him, talking about when he was in detention back in the day.
Man, when they'd call me in to talk about my kids, it was usually something bad that they had done, and I was only called in on those extreme occasions. But like when I would get disciplined, man, I was just I was falling apart, man. You know me. I was so socially awkward. I would just like, what happened, was explaining to my parents I didn't do that. They sent a letter to my parents, and my mom was just sitting there at the table one day laughing to herself, and I'm like, "What's up?" She's like, "Did you get a SWAT?" I was like, "Yeah." I'd do it again too, and I explained the whole thing to her, and she was laughing her ass off, man. So,
Yeah,
kind of got rewarded for that one.
I guess if it's garnered, it's garnered, right?
That's right.
Well, folks, I think we're slowly coming to an end here of our motion picture. It says here I've got 5 minutes on my end. I don't know about you guys, but
I'm at 129, and yeah, five minutes.
notice Matthew Lillard there in the very back. Matt Lillard,
Happy.
Stu Mocker, Orville Redenmacher. Look at him, there he is.
He started that little chant there.
I'll hack the Gibson, man. Hashtag hackers. And Ghoulies 4 probably will never be a watch party, so
Good.
this is the end to the Ghoulies madness.
The end of the Ghoulies,
There's
man.
no Ghoulies 4.
According to friends in the community, Ghoulies 4 is not allowed within the community discussion.
I think Joe says it's alright.
Who?
The horror man.
The horror man likes Ghoulies 4?
Oh!
He says it's okay. I don't remember. He doesn't hate it. I don't feel like he usually stands up for it when everyone else says it's awesome. I have not seen Ghoulies 4.
I don't think it's classic like the first three. And that's saying a lot about
On the
classic.
way to the kitchen.
There are no Ghoulies. It stars Tony Cox from Bad Santa with a Halloween costume on. That is not a Ghoulie.
A
He looks like a
Ghoulies.
walking fur burger.
And I think he plays Mr. Parker on Friday. Yeah, he's one of the little guys in a Halloween costume that they're calling a Ghoulie.
Wow.
The Lord is my
Maybe in your
shepherd.
nose.
He knows what I want. The Lord is
I'm
my
a big
shepherd.
fan of the original Ghoulies, man.
You
Like,
gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
I just watched Friday the other day with my daughter and her boyfriend.
Dude, it's one of my favorite.
That's my bike, punk.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I want to do a watch party for it one day.
That'd be cool.
It would.
Probably not for the spooktacular, but
Well, there's other times too. I
I'll
would.
watch it.
I'd do a watch party with you for the Friday.
We will. We'll make it happen. It'll happen one day.
Nice.
And maybe we'll drink a 40 while we. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all never got two things that match.
Smokey back here taking his shit.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else though.
In just a moment, we have someone that's going to be knocking on the door that just wants to catch up with you guys.
Ooh.
Who particularly somebody that wanted to come up for just a few minutes and say hello.
Cool.
I don't have the entire night available because, I get tired sometimes. We got a little time for one of our newer guests to come up. Somebody just wants to come say hello to you folks.
All right.
Okay.
All of you, not just me. All of you.
What?
All y'all
Is it a
motherfuckers.
clown? Is it a
All
clown?
y'all motherfuckers.
All you motherfuckers.
You better not clown me.
I don't know if it's a clown.
I will run. I will run. I still remember the day you gave me Captain Spaulding.
I didn't think you were afraid of clowns, Toach.
No, I'm not really afraid of clowns. Just that one that killed everyone out in Chicago.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I've done a lot of movies on. Watched a lot of movies on that one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Haven't we all? I must say.
I have to recommend Dahmer versus Gacy. If you've not seen that mashup, that's a good film.
I've heard about it. I've heard it's pretty fucking wild, man. Like they actually face off.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good final battle.
That's cool. Well, God bless.
While we're waiting on our special guest for the end of the night, what do you guys got going on your channels?
Well, I'm not going to be putting out any videos till October 1st because I'm preparing still.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
in like
But
2
I'm still
days,
gonna
right?
be coming up in the chat,
That's right. We've got 2 days to prepare for Spooky Month.
Yeah.
2 days to prepare for Spooky Month.
Yeah.
That's not enough time. We need more time, Pumpkin King.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm only doing 4 questions this year for the contest. Debating on 1 or 2 winners like I did last year, like I always do. And as far as the prizes, it'll just be movies and shit. There's a knock on the door. Let's see who it is. Come on, knock on my door.
Well, hiya, Pee-wee. How we doing?
Whoa.
How are you doing?
Gigolo talks motherfucking movies. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
What's going on, everybody?
It's going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. So what's up, Brad? What's going on, my brother? You said you wanted to come up and
Not a
shoot the
lot.
breeze.
Just got my ass back from Colorado. Been
Nice.
busy running the shop, doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the weather in Colorado?
Getting colder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's about time too. Only thing is, it means the end of the busy season.
Yeah.
So,
But it means the beginning of the spooky season.
yeah, but we don't make as much money during that season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Get more people in the summer, more tourists, all that shit.
That's true. That only makes sense. for those that know what the industry is that you're in. That definitely makes sense. So what's going on with your channel, brother? What you got coming up? I heard you were talking about maybe doing a monthly stream at some point yourself.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I think I'm going to do a channel update announcement type of video
Yeah.
for that. I think I'm going to do a monthly, maybe even open invitational up to maybe five people, and just open forum, talk about whatever.
An
You know,
open forum,
yeah,
shooting the breeze.
I mean, whatever. For
Yeah.
those that actually want to come and talk to me, I know that it's a big old stigma to be associated with this motherfucker nowadays. So
Says who?
I guess the horror community, you tell me.
I ain't heard nothing about that. Have y'all heard anything about
There were some Twittering things at the beginning
Yeah,
of the year. It lasted last year, but
Only the cool kids are down with the
yeah.
Bronco
I
Juggler.
haven't heard anything for a while.
That's because those people are fucking douchebags.
Well,
Anyway,
if you're not down with this community and you don't want to associate with us, I've got 2 words for you.
yep.
Fuck
Say it,
off.
Say it, Toach.
What?
Do it.
She's nervous. She's nervous because she's up here with Brad Bronco Juggalo talk.
Oh,
She
I'm
can't.
so
She can't.
excited.
She can't contain herself.
So that's because, like, my little caption there says, "Man, I'm the founder of the feast."
She's nervous.
Mm.
She's freaking out. Man says
Happy.
hello.
Happy.
Echo says hello to Brad.
What up, Brad? What up, Marianne? What up, Echo?
People are saying a Ghoulies Tour watch party on Echo or Wes's channel.
Man,
Sure.
I haven't watched Ghoulies in forever, probably since like it came out.
Yeah.
And like the original one, and I don't think I've seen any of the sequels.
Part 3 with us?
This
Was you watching part 3 with us, Brad?
No,
they
I was
they
actually driving during some of that, so that's why I asked when I came in, "Where you at in the movie?" Because I wanted to come and talk, and I knew that Hobbs would let me, so I wanted to see how much time was left on the movie.
So you didn't watch?
No, I was driving.
Oh,
kind of hard to watch.
I was surprised
while you're driving.
as one of those ones. It was kind of, I don't know. I was surprised to see the distance of the film. I thought it'd be a little bit longer, honestly. But an hour and 23. That's what it is. I do like Ghoulies 2 the best. That movie's dope.
You know what I remember the most about that movie, dude?
What's that?
Raphael in the Ninja Turtles movie going, "Who comes up with this stuff?"
I'll have to go back and. What part was that?
In the original Ninja Turtles movie, they right after their first time they save April and whatnot, they're all ordering pizza, and of course Ralph's in a pissed off mood, so he leaves and he's like, "Hey Raph, where are you going?" He's like, "To a movie." He's got an accent.
That's right.
He's outside at the theater looking at the posters, and he's like, "Who comes up with this stuff?"
That's right. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. He's shaking his head and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember that now."
Mm-hmm.
Ben
Second
Grimm,
greatest superhero movie of all time.
Ben Grimm spitting facts.
That it is.
dude, I love the Turtles films. I really do.
Second greatest comic book movie of all time.
But do you guys feel, because a lot of you know about comics, do you feel like they weren't dark enough?
That movie is pretty dark. The first one.
It is.
Yeah. The comics are even darker from what I hear, man.
That's what I was saying. I thought they were bloody and shit, like deeply bloody.
Well, in the first issue, they killed Shredder in the first issue.
Yeah.
Like, he literally got ripped up the ass by fucking Leonardo's sword.
And didn't they bring him back with like parasites from the space or something?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. I just know that they made him the big bad when they did the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
But didn't only one of the turtles survive him, if I'm not mistaken?
No.
That's right.
Yeah, well, that's what they, it's like in like DC Comics, they have the Elseworld stories, and in Marvel, they got the What Ifs.
Yeah.
The Last Ronin is like that kind of thing. It's like not the actual storyline. It's like a, like an alternate kind of deal. Good fucking story though. Good story. Yeah. Like most people my age, I was introduced to them through the cartoon, not the comic.
Yeah.
I saw the comic after, not the comics after.
Same.
Yeah. Same here.
I was introduced to the movie.
I remember seeing the first commercial for saying that the Turtles toys, and then saying the TV show was coming. Like, I mean, I was 10 years old? No, not even 10 years old. It was 1988, right?
Yeah.
So I was like 7, maybe 8 if I had turned 8. I don't know if I had turned 8 yet. So, like I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this,
Well, you know how you have your love of the He-Man toys? Like, I could seriously go back. If I had my druthers, I would probably do that with the turtle stuff. But I've got an addictive personality, dude, and I feel like I would spend all my money on it.
Well, I don't know if you remember when I first showed the original He-Mans that I bought, the reissue ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but I said on that video, I'm only buying the first 5, that first wave. That's all I'm getting. That's it.
And that was 2 videos ago.
2 videos and about 600 figures.
Right, exactly. Did you ever find that big ass spider, the He-Man spider that walks, like I've been telling you about? Like, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You can find it, but they're real expensive.
Oh, I know.
Vintage ones, if it's like all together. And
see, my dad turned that thing on. It terrified me.
Yeah. And then I just put a short up, actually teasing a video I've got coming out, because I got something cool to show y'all. Got something real dope to show you.
Cool.
Well, this is enticing. I wish I could play it somehow. I don't know how to play it, but yeah, we'll look at it.
I could do that for you. Just share your screen, but
we'll check it out.
Fred, you're teasing us.
Oh, dude, I got something badass to show y'all.
Look at your Star Trek shirt.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do me a favor. Go to my Instagram and check out the banner that I'm having made for my shop, and tell me what you think.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to ask you about. Do you care to elaborate on the shop? Because I don't think a lot of people know what the hell's going on. Like, is it? We see you there. We obviously know that it's a shop. What is it exactly?
Well, I'm a partner and part owner in an antique store in Dolores, Colorado. My mom owns the other part, is the main owner.
Okay.
And when you remember, I got laid off like a year and a half ago or whatever,
Right. Right.
And then my step pops got hurt like shortly after that.
Yeah.
And since I wasn't doing anything at the time, I decided to take a little rest. She needed some help, so I started going up there to help her. And she's like, "Hey, why don't you, go into business with me,
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, we'll try it for a while, see how it goes, I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you, it doesn't make me as much money yet as my job did, but it's got other benefits. Like, I mean, since I've been there, I've dropped 50 pounds.
Well, I mean, I kind of knew you were working at that place, but I didn't know about the place itself. I was selfish, and I saved a link to the store because I wanted to see what it was. But obviously, not everything that you can see is there.
Oh no, dude!
I know.
We have an amazing shop. We have one of the best antique stores you'll ever go into. We got
Now,
something for everybody. And then
what do you got all there?
I thought there was like a article where you were saying you had two, right?
yeah, I opened a comic book shop inside the antique store, and so we've got the antique store, and then inside the antique store I have a small comic book shop called it's called the Collector Corner. So if you're ever driving through Dolores, Colorado, going to Telluride for the Telluride Film Festival or something, stop on by.
So, are you now located exclusively in Colorado, or do you just drive?
Nope, I drive back and forth.
Okay.
So I'm saying I just got back just like a little while ago.
That's dope, though, man.
Drive too.
Yeah. But you're doing something you like.
I enjoy it. And like I said, it has its benefits, you know. My blood pressure's back under control.
But do people bring in shit? They're like, I want you to tell me what you think of this. Can you estimate it? And
people want to sell me stuff. They want to, they want me to take it on consignment. I do all that shit. We rent out booths to people. We even rent space in our shop to other vendors.
now, do you guys have physical media there too, or is it toys or?
Well, no, it's literally antiques. It's everything. We've got, I've got a cabinet in there that was handmade in Mexico in 1845.
Yeah.
It's $2,000. That's fucking amazing. I've got Native American bracelets that are $2,500. That are turquoise and silver. We've got everything in there. A lot of it's my mom's shit. She's been doing the antiques for 30 years. But like I said, I got my comic book shop in there, so I've got a huge comic collection in there. I've got tons of figures. I've done some videos from in there. You can watch a couple of videos I've done from in there.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. I just know that we're not seeing the whole store.
Oh no, but I am going to be doing a commercial for the store actually.
All right, that's dope.
A commercial eventually and putting it up on YouTube and Facebook but yeah, they wrote a article in the paper up there about me, and that was kind of cool.
Nice.
So
I'm not the hugest comic book dude, but I know a lot of people in the community are. So.
No, but I know you like wrestling.
Oh yeah.
And I got wrestling figures, and I know. Let me see. I got sports cards.
Oh yeah.
We do have a few DVDs and stuff in the shop. I thought about bringing in a bunch of DVDs and physical media like that. But I really do, aside from my comic book area, we really do try to keep it antique and vintage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like antique and vintage. We have some like old VHSs, and we got books, And we have one whole room that's like a Western wear clothing shop. And like not just Western wear, but like vintage clothing, and a lot of that Western shit's real popular out here. So like, guy sells hats. He's got like $200 fucking cowboy hats. And he's got some really nice fedoras. I'm thinking about buying one of them fedoras, man. So
now, can people see the merch and order it if they're not in their state or whatever? Like,
we are going to be putting a lot of stuff up on Facebook. We do that a lot during the winter, really.
Yeah.
I'm not Facebook, eBay. We have an eBay shop.
Yeah.
And
I'd like to see that.
Website, but the website was costing like $150 a month to keep running. So we were like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, man, just do Facebook and eBay, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people do. I wouldn't fucking do. I wouldn't pay a business. No way.
They sucked balls. That's what happened, Ben. Defense decided to go have a party somewhere and not even show up. The offense still did its job, in my opinion.
But that's gonna get cleaned up, y'all. I mean, it's only week 3. Shit.
If we don't fire Van, you remember a couple of years ago when they had Vance Joseph as quarterback, and I was like leading the charge on Twitter and everything to fire Vance Joseph. Why the fuck would they hire the guy back as a defensive coordinator?
They already want him gone, and
but they were like, "Oh no, we're not firing nobody." Fuck that.
It's
I
gonna
know.
get cleaned up. It'll get cleaned up. That's a one off, dude. That's a one
I know,
off.
but dude, that was embarrassing though, man. I've never been embarrassed to be a Bronco fan in my life, and I was embarrassed after that.
Well, I was wondering because you put your picture up of Coors Field that same day. I was like,
Uh,
what is this?
well,
I was like, what the fuck is this stream about?
okay, well, you know what the stream was about.
I do, but I mean, like,
So in the picture, I don't know if you noticed who was on the picture.
I did.
It was me and my brother from when we
Of
were
course.
much younger.
Yeah.
And it was a trip that we weren't living in Denver at the time. We took a trip to go visit my uncles.
Yeah.
And my dad came and surprised us. He was in the military back then, you know. And he came and surprised us. We didn't even know he was going to be there, and that was, you know, like a real big deal. And that day when I wanted to do that stream, a lot of the reason for that stream was because I was just like really feeling that like
No, I
loss.
get it, but I didn't know if it was because you were irritated or.
No, I just decided to use something with my brother on it.
Well, that was dope.
And that was just, you know, for him and me. And
yeah,
that's why people don't understand, man. Like, I mean, well, people do. I mean, people understand. I'm not saying that people don't understand. I'm saying that what I think people don't understand is like how important your relationships are after something like that happens.
Right.
And in my life, with the way my life's been and all the shit that I've done and all the shit I've gotten into and the bad shit I've done and the loss of family members over time, not through death, but through them turning their backs or me feeling like they're turning their backs. When your friends are the only thing that are there for you your entire life, they become pretty important. So,
yeah,
you know,
it's very true. We're glad we got to meet him a couple times, man. That was dope.
yeah, that was awesome. That I love that I have those.
Yeah, that was a good time.
My mom sent a voicemail that she found on her phone. My mom's voicemail has been full for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, it's been full because she couldn't figure out how to do it. And it was like because for some reason it was in Spanish and everything, and like she couldn't figure out how to get it open. You know? And I was like, we finally got it open for her, and there was a message from my brother, a very short message, just telling her that he loved her.
Yeah.
And so she sent that to me, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. You know, and I'm really glad to have that. But I've got him on video, straight up on video, me talking to him.
Kicking it with all of us.
Yeah, checking on the channel, you know, that was
answering our questions too. A couple of them.
That was awesome for for me.
Hell yeah, man! It was good for everybody. I love that.
I'll tell you the truth. I worry that that's the way he actually died. Like fucking with his phone or something, and he dropped it and lost control and fucking.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that.
I know.
Video of his crash and death is on the internet.
Oh man, is it really?
Somebody was right behind them and put it up on the internet, like filming the whole thing.
Jesus Christ, he did.
And so, like, I've sat there and watched that like 100 times, listening to some lady scream, "There's somebody in there! There's somebody in there!"
Yeah.
I put on the comment. I said, "Yeah, it's my baby brother."
Yeah, that's.
Anyways, enough modeling shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk some boggling shit. What are the bogglins up to?
Yeah. So the boggling community is growing a little bit. It's one of our little things here. People are buying bogglins, and we've just been bullshitting about bogglins for about a year now. And do you have a bogglin?
I do not.
You got to get one, man.
Joe does. He has one of the 80s ones.
Not exactly my thing, but
I know. But you know what?
A T-shirt that says Midnight Hour or something. You know.
It's okay, but we figure you have one in your antique store. We want you to have one of those original ones, you know?
What are they? Just little goblin figures or what?
Yeah, well, they're just little boglin. Somebody got one they can show?
They're like critters with no hair. They're like a horror.
They were a thing in the 80s. You probably have one in the 80s, bro.
I
have one that looks like a skeleton, and Hobbs has one that looks like a pumpkin. And Wes has like 3 different ones.
I don't remember those at all.
Yeah, they're like horror.
It's probably you and I are the same age. It was just
I
just
remember
before.
like Mad Balls and shit, and
It was during that same
One that
time.
looks like Captain
Monster and all
Spaulding.
that.
Yeah. Joe has one's probably still sealed from the 80s, I think.
I guess I didn't notice that,
I don't think Jason has one though.
or I just don't remember those. I guess I thought it was something you guys made. I mean, just like a play on the word goblin. I figured you guys just made it up.
We do that too. We use Hobbs Goblin. We just bullshit around with it. It's just fun.
Yeah.
We just have fun with it. Fuck it. So, are you going to be delving into 31 Days of Horror, my friend, or what?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Nah,
The man of the hour.
I don't do that. I don't do the one video a day for 31 days. I got too much other stuff I'd rather do.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it 1 year. But I didn't even announce I was doing it, so a lot of people didn't realize I was doing it.
Yeah.
Until I came out and said, yeah, I did 31 reviews in 31 days, and nobody even...
Yeah, there's some people that dig it, and it's hard. But as far as what do you guys got going on your channel for Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my stuff a little bit secret till Monday, but you all know what I do. I got a message from Wild Eye Releasing saying they're sending me another box. So I guess they want me to start reviewing some of their movies again.
That's cool.
Which is cool.
Wild Eye is awesome, and Rob is so cool. If I tell him I want anything, he'll just send it to me. And,
Tell him you need about 2 copies of Baby Frankenstein, because I need one, and I want to give one to my niece.
Well, the thing about it is like I really try not to do it. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm
Like
just
when I
kidding.
do Wild Eye Week, I tell him, "Hey, dude, do you have anything new you want showcased? I'm about to do Wild Eye Week or whatever." And then like for Ouija Shark 2, I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry, I don't usually ask, but I would love to get the copy of that. Can you send it to me?" He's like, "Oh yeah, for sure." But like I've got so many of the movies that I haven't even reviewed yet. They've sent me so many over the years. Plus, I've bought in a bunch, and whatever else, I got them. That I've just got so many. It's like I don't really feel I need to get,
You really do have a lot left to review. You're right.
I still have
You do.
I've got like 80 movies still to review from him.
Wes has the ice bubbling out.
Here, let me see if I can.
Yeah, nice.
My lighting's terrible, but
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Eyes moving. That's cool.
yeah.
But
That's
like,
his ice bubbling.
I mean, it's very rare that I usually ask him to send me stuff. So sometimes he just sends me shit out of the blue. Especially like the Visual Vengeance titles and stuff. He just sends them to me if he wants me to check them out.
I did get Replicator in the mail. That should be interesting.
Nice. I think my next Wild Eye is gonna be a movie called Demonoids from Hell.
I thought you did that already.
No, I didn't do that one yet. I did Slaughterhouse or not Slaughterhouse, Summerhouse Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Summerhouse Slaughter. That one was done by Dustin Ferguson, and I don't know if you paid attention to my reviews, but I am not a Dustin Ferguson fan.
They have a bear killer.
But dude, this movie was fucking fun. I don't know what happened to the dude because this is like from 2014. I wish he would have kept doing these kind of movies. That was fun.
Well, here's what happened with me recently. So, like, I started getting really burnt out on them because I feel like they were all the same premise, and like I'm ready to watch some of the crazy ones again. Like I'm ready for another batch. Like
I know lately they put out a lot of the shark movies. Like the shark stuff's been going nuts lately. I don't know why people are so into the shark movies lately, but
it was because it was Shark Week a couple weeks back or some shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for like the last 6 months to a year. Like they put out. Have you noticed the amount of low budget shark movies that have come out?
That's true. Cocaine Shark. Yeah.
Not just from Wild Eye either. I mean, from like a lot of companies.
Yeah.
You know,
capitalizing on that money, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the last 3 Mark Polonia films were all shark films. And they weren't very good either. I'm not trying to be, because I'm a huge Polonia fan.
I thought Doll Shark was okay.
Which one?
Doll Shark. It wasn't. I feel like it was better than some of his other movies that I've
Who
seen
did Doll
recently.
Shark? Was that Polonia?
Yeah, I think it was Polonia.
See, I haven't
Let me
even
double check
heard of
that.
that
I don't
one.
know, man.
I haven't even heard of that one, dude. Like he put out. I know he put out
Yeah. Polonia.
Jurassic Shark 1, Jurassic Shark 2, Sharkenstein, Sharkula,
I don't remember
Cocaine Shark. There's a few more. I don't remember, but like out of all those, the one that I thought was really good was Sharkenstein. That was fucking hilarious. That movie's funny as shit.
That is good.
Noah's Shark. No, that he did do that Amityville in Space. That was funny.
I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. I did.
Yeah, me too. It was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I just liked the atmosphere on it. It was silly and goofy. I think Jennifer Coates would like that one.
Ben was saying that it was Polonia that did Doll Shark. I haven't even heard of that one yet, so
it's on Tubi if you wanna.
I might
try
check that
it
out.
before you buy. You know.
Did you ever watch Sharks of the Corn?
Which one?
Sharks of the Corn.
No, I still need to see that one, but
I didn't like that one.
Oh my god, dude! Some of those kind of movies, like, all right, now don't get me wrong, I love fucking Ouija Shark, and I really loved Ouija Shark 2 even more than I like the first one. Part 2 is fucking phenomenal. It's a good fucking movie.
It's better than the first one,
dude. It's amazing. It actually has a budget too. It had like a $50K budget.
Yeah,
and
it looked a
huge
lot
in
better than
Japan.
I thought it was gonna look. Like they
Yeah,
had they made like models for the monsters. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and dude, you want to hear something cool? Small, tiny little spoiler that I did put in my review. Not a story spoiler, but they break out into a musical number right in the middle of the fucking movie. It's fucking hilarious. It's
wow, that's dope,
dude. It's so funny. I can't wait for part 3. I know they're gonna make one. So,
did you watch Crispy's Curse?
Yes, the clown film, right?
Yeah, with the band in it.
Yeah, I reviewed that.
Yeah, they broke out into some stuff too, and that was pretty good.
Nice.
I don't think you liked that one, but I think I was the only one that liked it.
I didn't mind the movie, but I did not like the band, if I remember correctly. Like, I liked the band because they were funny. I didn't like their music. Right? I think if that's the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it is.
Crispy's Curse.
Yeah. Yeah, I did review that one.
I noticed you guys have been throwing it back to some older Hammer films too. I like that too. A lot of the older classic films.
Like Jason and Joe, big shout out to my Super Slash Bros. They decided to do a September of Hammer, or September as Joe calls it. Joe's such a fucking goofball. But like they decided to do, a whole month of Hammer film. But I have been doing Hammer films, just because I watched, what the fuck did I watch? It was Twins of Evil. I watched Twins of Evil like 3 years ago or whatever for Body Bags. I was reviewing it for Body Bags and I fucking loved it. And I was like, man, this is fun. I like this kind of movie. And I was talking to Sean Urshan, who's, he's into Hammer, and I was talking to Jason, who's real into Hammer, and I decided to start with the Frankensteins because that was the first big franchise they ever did. And I loved those movies. And then I decided to do the Draculas. And then I decided to do the Cons, whatever.
I wish more people would understand that you can gain a lot of horror knowledge by watching those movies. Some people, they just refuse to watch them, and give them a chance,
There's a really good documentary on Tubi right now called Flesh and Blood, The Hammer Story.
Oh.
Narrated by Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. So it's older. It's from like the 80s or something, but pretty dope. Maybe 70s. I don't know, late 70s, early 80s.
I'm gonna watch Nosferatu probably pretty soon. I
Nice.
might review that one.
Very cool.
What do you guys like as far as the Hammer?
Cauldron?
Yeah, the remastered version of that's on Max.
On Tubi and
Max.
or was it Max? I thought I don't know. It might also be on Tubi. Either way, it looks
Yeah, it might
great,
be. I
and
don't
it's
know.
short and very Halloweeny. You should check it out, Hobbs.
Isn't that's like the first or second horror film? I don't remember. I actually reviewed the first horror film ever made.
Which was?
It's either that one or another one. I can't remember what the name of it was. If it's another one.
How have I not seen the Black Cauldron? Jennifer, have you seen the Black Cauldron?
Yes, I have.
Are you going to sleep?
Oh, you're talking about the Disney cartoon, aren't you? The Black Cauldron.
No, like the silent. It's black and
No,
white.
I know
and
what
it
you're
has
talking
the
about. I think
color.
Hobbs is referring, but the Black Cauldron is what Hobbs is referencing.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about the Disney
Are you
movie.
sure about that, Hobbs?
No, no.
Let's see. No, it's not called the Black Cauldron. It's from 1903, and it's called the Infernal Cauldron.
Oh, there you go. I just got the title.
Yeah, the
That's
Infernal
right. That's
Cauldron.
probably.
That's why I was like, Black Cauldron. That doesn't sound right.
You thought I was talking about the fucking Disney one.
Infernal Cauldron.
Yeah. It's only like 3 minutes long, and if you've got Max, HBO Max or whatever.
I had to think for a second. I was like, wait a minute, the Black Cauldron from 1903?
Yeah, it was in black and white, but they redid color on it, and it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I like the colored version better.
Some people don't. Some people they struggle with movies that don't have any words in them either, like silent films. Is it a silent film?
Yeah, silent film.
It is, but it's one of the ones that has like accompanying music with it.
Actually, even in 1903, I don't know. I don't think they actually did that yet because, like, to even see a picture, they weren't done in like theaters. They were like little tents were set up, and in little towns and stuff like mine camps and shit.
What about you, Wes? Have you seen any of these? Are you into the Hammer? I know that Bones is. He's probably seen a few, but maybe not as many. What about you, Wes? Have you seen a lot of these classics?
I haven't, but I do have one of the collections for Hammer Horror. I've seen a few of them, but it's really an avenue I haven't delved into all that much. I'm more of a 70s and 80s horror kind of guy, but I do get into like the 60s and whatnot. I think I watched one that was about werewolves or something. I can't remember the name though. It was off the Hammer Horror collection. I think it's from Scream Factory. I'm not certain. But I like
werewolf, maybe.
But the crazy part is that go ahead.
No, I just said Curse of the Werewolf.
Go ahead, Beth.
That might be it.
There's so many divisions of classic horror too. Like you've got that, and then you've got just some random horror films that are just sci-fi related. That are just there's so much shit out there. There's so many movies out there.
Yeah, the one Joe and Jason dropped just now is Scream of Fear, which is my favorite Hammer movie. So I'm excited to see what they say about that. But that feels totally different than like the Dracula and Frankenstein movies.
I'll be right back.
Casey, I had no idea you were so into.
Dude, I never even heard of that until I started watching like Coast to Coast. I think Mark was hyping it up or something. I was like, "What is this movie?" And it's wonderful.
Indeed.
I'm trying to. I put a video. I don't know, quite a while back actually, and I'm trying to find it. But I actually put the first horror movie on the end of the video. Like the first horror movie I ever made, I clipped it to the end of the video. I'm trying to remember which video it was.
Ben Grimm, if you're in the chat, what was the first horror film ever made? Quiz.
Because I don't Infernal Cauldron. I thought that was the second one. The first one I'm pretty sure is about like. It's also about like devils or witches or something. But...
Yeah. I think I know the answer to this one.
You do?
I believe.
Go ahead.
But I don't know if I'm right, though.
I
Is it
did a
Ghoulies
quick
4?
Google search and it said the House of the Devil.
Huh. There you have it. That was my guess. I think we've had this question before.
Is it Ghoulies 4?
No. I mean, I'm sure it's a quick Google answer away, but that takes away the phone.
It is. It's House of the Devil, I think, but I don't know. That's what it was.
I think that sounds right. And yeah.
Right.
Last thing Ben said, it was Polonia, so we know that it's not Polonia.
Yes, Polonia directed the first horror movie.
Oh, the amazing bulk.
Yeah.
I do not
Watching
get
that
the
tomorrow.
in that movie. That movie sucks so hard.
Dude, that's what most people say. So I just want
No,
to see
it's-
what all the talk's about.
Dude, it has a huge following, that movie.
It does.
I've only
I
heard
don't
one.
get
I've
it.
only heard Theodore say
They've
he
got
really
fucking
liked
action
it.
figures out at it, and
Yeah,
shirts.
he got
And
his
merch.
own fucking action figure.
Wow.
I don't get it, like, at all.
Neither do I.
Like I said in my review, that movie reminds me of that fucking computer class that we took in the 90s where we had to make like a little fucking cartoon on the computer. That's what it reminds me of.
So here's a funny story. So the guy that plays the Amazing Bulk, whenever there is an actual guy that plays it,
Right.
we were talking a little bit on Instagram because he liked my review for some of his other movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like completely destroyed Incredible Bulk or the Amazing Bulk, and like he quit talking to me.
Well, from what I understood, the research I did for that film, you know, it was when it first came out, it was hated so bad that he quit making movies because of it.
Yeah. But it's got a cult following, man. Like they've got merchandise,
Yeah.
figures.
Now since
People are
Wild
calling for a
released
second
it,
one.
it does, yeah. Like, I don't get it at all, but you know, whatever.
People said the same thing about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, though. You know,
Dude, that movie kicks ass. Part 2 is even better. I like part 2.
France is good. I recommend Eat France. That's good too.
I don't remember. I don't think it was this far back. I don't remember which fucking video it was I clipped that onto. Oh well. Fuck it. It's been a while since I had a fucking I have a contest.
Oh, what?
Contest.
Yeah, it's been a while since a lot of people have had contests. We got one coming up this month, though. You can win Ghoulies 4. No.
The winner of this next contest will get my decapitated toe.
Big toe.
I don't know if I can't get this dang toe under control, I may get chopped off, so we'll see.
Yeah, you've had problems with that one for a while, man.
Oh.
Where the hell's Echo when we got toe talk? Echo loves the toes.
Oh.
That's
You don't
disgusting.
want to annoy Echo, send him a horrible feet pictures.
No, he don't for real, Brad, but that's how we have fun, is bring up toes. So he starts making gag
I
sounds.
did that, remember? I sent a picture of my foot.
Yeah, he's. We like printed out a picture of Brad's toe because I don't know.
Well,
He
right
didn't
now,
use the screen capture.
Dude, on my big toe on my right foot, I got a big open wound on that motherfucker.
Ow.
And it's been like that for like 3 months. So,
Well, what questions do y'all have for the Bronco Juggalo Talks movies? He's our guest tonight. I don't have too much longer because I'm fading, but what all do you guys have to say about, or say to, or ask the Bronco Juggalo? We got a legend on the stream. Talk it out.
Sorry about that.
Anybody have any questions for the legend known as the Bronco Juggalo? Classic.
Let's listen.
Did you find it?
Huh?
If you-
No, I was sitting there saying, "Listen to you, the legend."
Jennifer Tochi, what do you have for Bronco Juggalo talk? I know you're just smitten tonight that he's on the stream with us.
Hey, Hobbs, I just found a video where you sent me a package.
Hell yeah.
I just worship and adore him from afar. He's amazing.
She worships Brad from afar in Montana. We got it. It's all good.
That's because I have a big dick.
I have never seen it. I promise.
I thought he showed
guy
it.
that was sending you pics, Jen, that you don't remember you didn't know his name because it was a burner phone. No, I'm just kidding.
Somebody showed it once on a stream, I think.
Not my dick, they didn't. Shit. You ain't seeing that.
Somebody's seen it. Well, because it's 12:48, I'm probably going to call it soon. But what do you guys got going on this week? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything at all?
I'm going to be stream testing tomorrow while simultaneously streaming to Discord for the watch along. I don't know what I'm going to play, but if anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Ninth Circle. Well,
hey, I have a question for you.
I think Dead Michael wants to go live at 7:30.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
What is Discord and how does one sign up for it? Is it free?
It's free.
Okay.
It's like a secret kind of chat for kind of like here on Instagram, where we've got our chats. Well, you've got like a chat and a voice channel where you can like show movies and shit, or just talk.
Before I get started.
Do you know Genome Presents, Hobbs?
I do know Genome.
Yeah, when they used to do their watch streams, if you ever did it with them, they would always have a Discord link in the chat so people could watch the movies if they didn't own it.
I'm going to be running
Hammer watch alongs, which aren't really streaming, or they
So-
weren't at the time.
Are you going to be able to be on your actual videos live when you're doing these and Discord on YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully. That's the goal. I'm wondering if there's going to be like sound pollution because the screening room or whatever is right next door to my little studio here. So, but I can watch Discord and StreamYard with headphones and all that from in here, as long as everything's fine out there. So that's how I figured it out, I guess. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm doing. It's just going to be.
Well, let the word out. Let the word out tomorrow. Maybe somebody can jump on and.
Yeah, man.
I do have a question for Brad. How's the family? How's the kids? Danny?
All right, they're good. Had some family drama going on with the in-laws, my in-laws, family,
And
we're all good.
I do follow Danny on Facebook.
Nice.
I do like her little polls she puts up from time to time about stuff. It cracks me up.
Do not try to be friends with anybody in her family.
No.
Don't want to be, believe me.
I just like to look at her little polls she does. Like, when did I marry Brad? What was the first thing we ate together? What was our first date?
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't. Well, I guess I do follow my wife, but I don't pay attention to Facebook. So
You know how they have those little like, how did you meet your first? Where was your first date? You know those things. She does some of those sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I learned more about you through some of those shit that I didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this monthly stream though, man, because I want to stream. I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, the only friend I'm with in Danny's family is you.
That's right. That's right. You know our boundaries.
I miss talking, man. I miss talking to people, and You know, I don't really do a lot of streams anymore since the Slash Bros stopped streaming every week. So,
Well, do it. I don't. Between me and you and this group, I don't really know. I mean, the group you're referring to that says that you shouldn't be. That they think
no,
that
dude, I
you.
don't give a fuck about them.
I'm just saying you're probably talking about a very marginal amount of people, dude.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I was just fucking around. I don't care.
Okay, I just want to make sure because fuck
Fuck
everybody.
them.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm sure a lot of people go up and kick it. You know.
the only thing that bothered me about that whole situation was there was a couple people. I want to say 3 people, actually, 3 people in particular that I fucking love to death and still do have a lot of love for.
Yeah.
But they were like fucking family to me, and they fucking flipped the script and just totally turned on me, and that fucking hurt me.
Yeah.
You know, without even talking to me or without even, you know, like saying anything, what's up about whatever to me, you know, just so.
That's a shame, man, because
Oh, it is what it is, right? People can do what they want, I guess.
there was a time long before the midnight hour was even created where even like Mr. Bones and I would talk about, we would have our stream set up. We would watch the fucking on Friday nights. We would watch you guys Saturday nights. We would watch Coast to Coast, and we added our little stream on Sundays. We made it Thursdays, and we had our schedule. It was great, you know. All the shit went down, and people just started getting crazy, you know.
The 2 people that matter the most to me from this journey are still there.
Exactly.
And that's my Slash Bros, and then there's you guys, and you know.
Exactly.
So we don't do a lot of streaming anymore, but you know, Jason and Joe have been busy with their thing, and I've had my stuff going on, and that's just the way it goes, you know.
But you know, we can always go back and watch that stuff.
Yeah, and we do stuff once in a while. It's just not, you know, whatever.
There's some funny ones I like to go back and watch too. That like all of us were drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why before we had the Slash Bros, before we started that, I did a stream called Drinks with the Boys or Drinks with Friends or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of that. And then Joe did a stream. Like he was the first one to like, I don't remember if he was the first one that brought us into a stream, the 3 of us, like together, or if it was me, I don't remember. But like after that, we actually discussed doing a stream, calling it something, and then we, you know, the Slash Bros started in the Slash Bros started in 2019, I think in April or May. I can't remember which. I got to go back and look. But we were actually streaming before that without the name. So, yeah, we streamed.
Good times had by all. Good times had by all.
Yeah, I mean, we did 3-4 years straight with no breaks, like at all.
Yeah.
Like there was a stream every fucking week, period. Like if one of us was sick or couldn't make it, whatever, but there was still a stream, you know?
Yeah, man.
But it just, when you do that every week, it's like, and then there was a lot of people bringing their drama and their shit in, and like even the 3 of us would get into little arguments and shit, and it just was like, you know, and then people
I used to like when you guys would debate certain movies.
You know?
When you guys would debate movies, it would be kind of funny.
Yeah, but like certain people would like try to instigate drama between us. I'm not going to mention names because some of them are still cool people here. So
yeah,
and it's just not, you know, it's not.
Yeah, but you guys' individual debates on certain movies would crack me up because I know it wasn't serious, but it was just funny. Yeah. Like you and Joe, when you would have heated discussions about certain movies, it just would crack me up. It was all love, but it would just make me laugh.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it was always good for people. That's what we wanted. You know?
I'm not that good of a debater with movies. I just say, fuck it. Okay. You like it. I'm just not that passionate about it. Unless it's Dream a Little Dream, then I'm fighting everybody. But, all right.
Is the main reason I came out of my shell.
That's right. If without the Brad Bronco Juggalo talks, we would not have.
I don't know about that. Just like, I mean, but like, I just was saying, like in my stream the other day, I just remember Like when Tochi first started coming in, it was Eric's streams or Eric's thing, you know, making comments. Then I started talking to her and saying hi, and then she started coming into the Slash Bros. And you know, and then all of a sudden she started doing videos, and that was awesome. Now she's like making fucking dick jokes and shit out, you know, and like, you know, she went from being so shy she could barely turn her camera on to making dick jokes on camera. You know?
Bro, the first time she came on our stream, she was upside down, and it was the funniest shit ever. We just let her stay like that for the first 20 minutes.
I remember that. I remember that. So,
well, keep us posted, brother. I'm gonna call it because it's almost 1 a.m. and not get up in the morning. But it was good to have all of you tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No, man, you're always welcome to stop by and let us know about the stream that you're looking to do. Keep everybody posted. Of course, we'll share it out.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Have a announcement the next sometime during this next week, or during this week, or what's today? Thursday.
Today is officially Friday.
Probably before, definitely before next Thursday.
So. But everybody have a great night. Casey, Ice Lord, Bones, Brad, Tochi, Hob, everybody. Good night. Am I missing anybody? Ben Grimm, everybody in the chat that came out tonight. Have a great night and peace.